this was the first one where it's like, as I'm going through, feels like it's actually saving me time because it's like doing the things that I would have to do and it's just doing them faster.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
If you could quickly start by just introducing yourself, like what's your professional background and your background building products?
I'm a software engineer. So I worked as a software engineer at a bunch of companies for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you been building products before? Side projects, anything like that?
Yeah. A few times I've done my own stuff. I've mostly been where I worked at Dropbox, worked at NerdWallet. And I've been working in for a startup for 2 years now. But then I also have my own thing on the side that I've more recently been working on a specific product in the health and fitness AI companion, basically.
Okay. And what's been your biggest problem with building products?
Biggest problem with building products is probably, not building the right thing, I guess.
Yeah, so not building the right things. Do you know where that stems from? Is that not talking to people before, or just like jumping into products?
I've definitely had the engineer's problem of like building the cool thing that I want to build, and then it's not like the thing that people want. So I think that's where your guys' product is obviously addressing a good problem, especially for like engineers.
Yeah. So what's your experience been like with AI co-founder so far?
Yeah, it's really good. I think I'm actually really curious about how you guys landed on this particular version. Because I really enjoy I think there's other idea validation tools that, there's been a lot over the years, or at least like more recently with like AI, like ChatGPT wrappers essentially. But I feel like you guys have built the best version of it. Particularly like the like the progression through the different phases is really nice. As well as like the canvas and the product UX is done really well. So, and yeah, I think this was the first one where it's like, as I'm going through, feels like it's actually saving me time because it's like doing the things that I would have to do and it's just doing them faster.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. And then you guys are using a really fast inference model or something because it feels obviously very fast. So that also is really nice.
Okay. So what would you say is the main value you've gotten so far with your time with AI co-founder?
It found some competitors that I wasn't aware of, so that was good. And I think that was that's been the main value so far. Is like found new competitors I hadn't looked at before. Because that is actually one question that I have with my current idea is like, is it a tar pit idea? Has there been too many that have failed that it's like, okay, maybe it's just not going to be a thing that I can succeed at? It's probably the biggest question because I know if it can succeed, there's a market. It's just about whether it's technically possible or like if there really is a ability to do it in a way that the market will receive.
Okay. So you were talking before
Yeah.
about having a problem of building things that people actually want.
Yeah.
So the competitor research help you with that aspect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the user personas are really nice too. I shared that with my teammates.
Okay.
So that was really good just to make especially just like the concrete image, the concrete like facts about them, and just helping me talk through my thoughts was really well done.
Yeah, it definitely helps, right? To actually like sort of visualize the person and see who you're building for.
Yeah.
Could you also I assume you've been building with ChatGPT before. Could you compare what's the process like building with GPT versus AI co-founder?
Yeah, I think the big difference is the course structure because with deep research you do get a lot of value from like it can already scrape the web and do a whole bunch of stuff. But I think the course structure is really powerful. And you like walking through steps, and I think that's really it. That like where it is better than what you could do with ChatGPT without like really knowing like for most people it will just be better to use your product than ChatGPT. So I think you guys already did it. is actually shaping how I'm thinking about my product. I was already leaning towards doing more of a course style thing. And now seeing your, like how you guys are doing your product, I'm like, it's like confirmation bias. I'm like, dude, this is definitely the right direction, because you can just, like, it's just easier to trust that the AI actually knows what it's talking about when I know it's walking me through some predefined curriculum, basically, right? Like you already know, here's the steps that it's walking through. I trust that it knows how to walk through these steps because it's the whole product.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's just like an open-ended thing, it's harder for me to parse as like the user. It's harder for me to trust whether that's the complete, like, did it do everything it needs to do? I don't know. So I think what you guys have right now is really good, as far as just walking me through the actual steps. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. And what made you actually go for the pro plan and become a paying customer?
I mean, the first two phases are really good. So I was like, I think there's actually going to be value to seeing more of the product. So I think it's just, yeah, it's well done. Like like I'm already like working on, I already spent a lot of time building my product. So I'm like, maybe should have found this tool before I started. But I was like, I'm already spending a lot of time on my product. Let's just come back to the basics, make sure I'm still heading in the right direction.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I think because this is well done, I'm like, I think I'll be able to get value out of this, or it already gave me value from just the first two phases. So I think you guys also did the like handoff to, you get some value for free, and then it leaves you wanting more. I think that's really good too. Oh, another very key point though is definitely the social proof is huge. I saw people that I follow on Twitter had posted about, or at least it was on your guys' landing page. Another very big point, because I think that's another thing with like a lot of these tools, but specifically like idea validation tools. It's like until you have some trust in it, you just don't trust it. Like, right? Like you need some other thing that's giving you some trust that this is good. But that definitely sparked my interest as well. That probably led me to sign up, was the social proof. And then I was like, okay, this is really good. Using it, just the first two, like almost immediately, I was like, all right, this is really good. With the canvas and everything, I was like, these guys built a really high quality product. And then, yeah, all the way through, I think you guys really did some innovation here on the interface with AI. Just like this course structure is like so clear for me after using. I've talked about it with a few other people. Like this course structure. I have another friend who's like building a product, and I'm like, it's just an AI app thing, like one shot. It's like, man, you need to probably convert that to a course structure or something like progress the user towards someone. Towards something, because it's like very clearly a better solution than just like like I do think you guys are beating what you can do with deep research with the course structure. So for me, that was the key thing.